And this is Cleveland Knob. This is where the Cleveland Knob Tower is located. You can see the big boulders kind of ringing it in places. Kind of lose them back over there. Some right here. Big nice circle here. Great place to camp when you are out here. This is the end of Brushy Road or Brushy Creek or whatever the heck it's called. We've been coming out here bushwhack hiking for years. Like I said, this is one of the places that, one of the towers that Grandpa had worked also for a little bit. Never showed us where this one was at. I discovered this years and years later. And I just decided to finally just drive to the end of the dang road. To get over here, this is where the actual tower stood. And you see the anchors. See the concrete anchor and big old steel. And you see the other one right over there. Yeah, I uncovered these, found these several years ago. Just brought a detector out to find these, so that was, I knew they had to be around somewhere. They're hard to remove. Now somewhere is the other two. Those are probably covered back up apparently. I don't see them, but I do see those two. And you can see that the ground forms kind of a deck here. But this is where, right here is where the tower actually stood for Cleveland Knob. Not up in the ring itself. And then if you come back over here, I did not know that any of this was still here. I said I don't see anybody ever photograph this or talk about this a whole bunch. It's a cool place, and just hope that by showing it to people that they don't destroy it. And that big old tree is just like the one that fell over at the Bush Mountain Tower. It used to be there. Down here, you see that pipe right there coming up out of the ground there. And somewhat of the structure there. That was the old cabin that they lived in. Little pipe in the ground. How about that? Isn't that cool? I've only shown this to a couple of people. I know there's other people that know about this, but I've only shown this to a couple of folks. And I don't climb around on them. I don't mess with them. It would be cool if it was restored. And it would be something. I mean, there's lots of places that, you know, thank God it's a wilderness area too in a way, I guess. But boy, it just shows you there was a whole other life and culture. Tons of home sites, old home sites that we passed up that I didn't show. Really not much anything to show. There's the old cistern, well, whatever the hell. Oh, this one is an actual well. I'm gonna get a real good look at this structure. Get towards dusk, so the critters are moving around. You can see all this rooting around in here. This had armadillos up in it, had some wild hogs up in here too, so I'm gonna film what I want and go ahead and make my way out. It's a long, long way back in here. Now, this is not a short drive. Okay, either that or it's a vault pooper. I don't think that's what it was. I think it was did have these class. There used to be a big metal lid that was on this that apparently said I haven't been to Cleveland Knob here probably in, oh gosh, maybe 3 years or more. Maybe even 4 years. Golly, it's a long time ago. But yeah, there used to be a metal lid back then on this, so there has been some people out here. I've seen tire tracks. People still drive out here. There's little trails that go off in different places. There's little old wagon loads. There's a lot of old mines. Lots of them. Cable steel running up under where they dynamited the mines closed. This, of course, is, you know, Cleveland Knob also looks over the Buffalo. So Back up the hill that way is the parking area. There's that metal pipe building. Down here the well, or pork pooper. Looks nasty. I wouldn't suggest going in there. And, yeah, the old building there. We did find some old pull tab cans back in there, and some of that debris, some really old beer cans, and a few modern pieces, which we, of course, picked up and hauled out of here, which I'm not seeing a lot of trash this time, so that's good. Either people didn't drop any trash, or they hauled their trash out, or whatever. That's good to see. And again, right under these leaves, because they do build up. But yeah, this is Cleveland Knob until it drops way off back over in there, all the way back around in there. Look back over in there, and you overlook some of the buffalo there on the lower. So not real far from I believe Elephant Rock, I think. Either way, cool little piece of Ozark history. That was not an eagle. That was a hawk. So, pretty cool though. Definitely a neat piece of Arkansas and Ozarks history right here in the Leatherwood. There is so much history out here, guys and girls, that a lot of it, let's please respect it when you're out here and you find it. Let's not degrade it. Let's not destroy it. Let's not tear it up. Mark it up. Oh. You see him right up there. Boy, he's mad. Oh, look at him. Maybe they're osprey. I don't know. They're definitely a hawk. It's not eagles, I don't think.